What's going on, guys? It's XQ420 here. I want to welcome everybody back to the channel. Hope y'all having a fantastic day. If it's your first time here, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. We keep things right. We keep it tight. The burner stays on us. Today's video. We're learning some new information every day, guys. Looks like automatic soap dispensers are now racist. Let's jump into this. All right, article right here from the Blaze. Woke students at prestigious college reportedly complained that automatic soap dispensers are racist. There it is, guys. There it is. That's the next battle that we have to fight in the systemic racism. Okay, is the automatic soap dispensers. Oh yes, they're a racist bunch with their white only signs on them. It's like they would, but it's a soap dispenser. Come on now. I mean, what is happening to us, okay? I mean, that's what I'm trying to figure out. And, of course, this happened at the University of California at Los Angeles, UCLA, all right? Now, what happened here is that Sullivan Israel, which I'm guessing he's the one that's actually doing the pushback, shares that recently he took part in an online debate about systemic racism, sponsored by the Bruin Republicans, and that some UCLA students complained during the debate that automatic soap dispensers are racist. Now, when they start talking about systemic racism, automatic soap dispensers shouldn't have came up in the conversation. Once that comes up in the conversation, that allows me to know that your mind is completely mush, okay? Or non-existent, all right? I mean, you are plugged completely into the matrix, all right? I mean, this is all there is to it. I mean, this is talking about systemic racism. He's sitting there looking at it, it's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to hit him back with this, hit him back with that. Man, the soap dispensers are racist, too. But, like, man, I don't even know how to comment on that dumb shit. I mean, I don't even know what to say on that, bud. I mean, come on now. A soap dispenser. A soap dispenser. Bud. Oh, we pitiful, man. There's a whole lot of folks out there that they brainwashed, okay? They are brainwashed, and I don't think there's any way to save them, okay? I mean, there ain't no way to save them. Sometimes you just gotta let folks go, okay? Let them drift off into the deep abyss, all right? Never to return. But it says right here, Israel said one student said the dispensers don't see her hands because of her skin's dark pigment. My goodness, talking about don't see her hands. Wait a minute, does the soap dispenser work, okay? That's the first and foremost, all right? When you stick your hand underneath it, if it don't, and spit some soap out, then it probably don't work. And or there might not be none in it, all right? Talk about don't see your hand. Look, but you don't go up to a soap dispenser and stick your hand underneath it and be like, oh, sorry, you're not white. I mean, it's just like, man, damn, I need to wash my hands. Oh. Okay, they got one of these automatic ones. Stick my hand. Sorry, you're not white. Dang, bro. I mean, that's what they're making it seem like. They're making it seem like the soap dispenser's like, nah, bruh, you ain't white. Or, young lady, you ain't white, so I can't give you no soap. Don't you know that the white folks are the only one that can be cleansed? Alright? Can have clean hands? No black and no brown body will be able to cleanse their hands when they're in this bathroom, in this particular restroom. No, not on our watch. Soap dispensers unite. Boy, I tell you what, man, folks just, man, every single day, they think of more stuff that makes no sense, okay? It makes no sense at all. And they believe it, too. That's what's unfortunate. And this is what happens when folks are not going to class, not learning anything. They get time to sit there and stew in their own devices and and get sucked into a cult, okay? A cult of nonsense. And so, I mean, they need to get back to school and learn something, because obviously all they're learning right now is a bunch of stuff that ain't going to help nobody over the long haul, okay? That's all I know. They said, but it gets better. He added that another student said the dispensers force black and brown bodies to show their palms, which are the only light areas of their skin, before the soap will come out. My God, man. Bo, you put your palm underneath it because you're trying to, you're cradling the soap. That's the whole purpose. You don't do like that with your palm, because when it hits, it'll splatter all over the place. Come on, dog. Damn. Simple physics here. You want to cradle the soap before you put your hands together and wash them. Talking about... Oh, I go palm first because I'm against the system. Yeah. Yeah, power to the people. Go against the system. Don't go palm first. Top of the hand. Don't go palm first. Use the top of your hand. Go against the system. Power to the people. My goodness, man. What are you talking about? Oh, you'll only read it if it's a light part of my body. I knew you were racist, you damn soap dispenser. Now me and you will engage in Mortal Kombat. Boy. But Sullivan, I see what you're dealing with out there, bud. And I know it's a tough road, all right? It is a tough road. Now, Israel had to break it down for him, okay? And it's a shame when somebody's got to go through and break this stuff down for you. It's a shame somebody's got to come by and say, look, man, let me give you a short synopsis of why the soap dispensers are not racist, okay? Because I mean, obviously, y'all been sucked into this cult. So I'm gonna at least break this part down for you. Whatever else you believe, I'm probably not gonna be able to get you back. But let me get this part. So it says, Israel said up here. I'll read it. What he had up here. First of all, let me just debunk the basis of this claim. For anyone who doesn't know, the sensors on soap dispensers don't see human hands. They don't have eyes. They work using a simple device called a PIR sensor that recognizes infrared light, which is emitted by all people, regardless of color, as long as they're not dead. Also, I don't know about you, but those darn things never work for me. I can't remember how many times I banged on one to try to get the soap out. Yet it never occurred to me to blame anti-Semitism as the cause. Okay, so he's Jewish. Okay, I got you. Oh, there you go. Said, but I digress. The point here is how a soap dispenser works. It's the idea that UCLA students, or the idea that students at UCLA actually thought that they were designed with white supremacy in mind. And isn't everything got white supremacy in mind? You just walk around and, it's just like, but I mean, everything's the man, okay? Everything's supremacist, and everything is anti-black and brown, without a shadow of a doubt. We know this, sir. So I said this and other claims like it were not unique perspectives shared by one lone student, but rather a worldview that was reiterated and supported by over 80 students who attended, or more accurately, Zoom bombed the debate. Good God, 80 folk? 80 folk we're talking about the soap dispenser being racist? Man, UCLA, y'all ain't producing nothing out there. Which, I mean, I guess you can't be too surprised. I mean, you got Israel. Man, it seemed like he got a good head on his shoulders from what I'm seeing. But the amount of woke out there, of course, we know Los Angeles may be one of the hubs, if not the capital of woke, okay? I mean, so let's get serious, okay? So, I mean, over 80 students were like, oh, hell yeah. Them damn soap dispensers, boy, they don't like them a Negro. Without a shadow of a doubt. Said, no, Negro. No soap for you today. No soap for you. Why did they say that crazy stuff, bud? Boy. It said, Israel dismantled the growing notion that systemic racism and white supremacy is all around us and in everyone and everything a person encounters, and even more, that it's a secret force that exists everywhere, permeates all things, and wields power over society. And he called it what it is, a conspiracy theory. Oh, the conspiracy theory. No, don't call it that, man. Just call it stupid. I ain't worried about your conspiracy theory. I'm just calling it stupid. Man, stop. Especially when you start talking about some soap dispensers. Dang, Bo. And you know what I want, man? What I want, bud, I want so bad. I just need it at my house because I ain't going to go back in time and try to change a whole bunch of nonsense. But if I could somehow make me a time traveling device and just grab one of these folks and send their ass back, all right, to some Jim Crow, to some slavery and stuff like that, then folks would shut up, all right? They'd slow their roll a little bit, okay? You ain't got no cell phone to record you getting your ass whooped out here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got none of that, Bo. I don't know nothing about no damn racism, man. Hell, is there racist people? Hell yeah, there is. And so what? The hell with them, man. They care less, man. Go on about your business. Oh, you ain't coming up trying to lay no hands on me. I don't care, man. Whatever you think is what you think. I mean, that's your problem. It ain't a me problem, okay? I can move on about my life, and we can not see each other, and we'll be all good. But I'm gonna read this other part from Israel's piece. Said the obvious objection is that systemic racism isn't a conspiracy because it doesn't fit the definition, but followers of systemic racism blame it on everything, like it's an omnipresent boogeyman. Oh, it is. It's kind of, almost like the coof. Coof is an omnipresent boogeyman, but that thing is everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It's everywhere and nowhere at the same time. It said they use it to explain any outcome they dislike, facts and data aside. It's believers cite their lived experience as proof enough. I hear it on campus all the time. The worst part about this ideology is that it obscures real racism and actual problems we continue to face as a nation, including the continued marginalization of many groups across this country, including so-called black and brown people, the so-called. When people rant and rave about soap dispensers, it delegitimizes claims of racism when racism actually occurs. Of course, there are still racists in this country. Yeah, I met some myself. In fact, I've faced real anti-Semitism throughout my life. It's like, yeah, there's real racists out there. But bud, you ain't got to engage with them. They can move. Once I figure out what you are, I'm gonna cut ties with you. I don't need to talk to you. We don't need to hang out. I don't need to be in your vicinity, okay? And what you need to know is that you don't need to come up and try to lay hands on me. Otherwise, we might run into an issue. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and you don't want that kind of issue on your hands. Nobody does, bud. So he goes through the whole thing about it's hard for him to engage with these people. And it is hard to engage with the woke, okay? Because because they have no soul, all right? The woke, the woke, they have no soul. Everything has to be detrimental to life. Everything has to be systemically racist. Everything, well, hell, they want everything. It don't matter, bud. You give them a little bit, they want some more. You give them that, they want some more. And it just, their thirst is never quenched, okay? It's never quenched, all right? And I don't know what would quench it. They don't even know, okay? They're like mindless beings, all right? They're like zombies. You know, zombies, they just keep eating. You know, they just keep feasting on flesh. I mean, everything else is shut down. All they got is the instinct to feast. And that's it. And so they'll just keep feasting until there's nothing left. And that's what they want. They just want to keep eating until there's nothing left. And then I don't know what they're going to do then. And they might perish. They might turn to dust. I mean, the whole woke. I mean, y'all got everything. I mean, the woke got every institution. Dang, bud. Now they're trying to take automatic soap dispensers too. Because that soap dispenser knows what color your skin is. And and if you're the wrong skin color, there'll be no soap for you today. You will be uncleansed, not cleansed. Only the white folk may be washed. But you colored, black and brown folk, Negroes, you will remain unwashed when coming around the automatic soap dispenser. Supposedly. Boy, UCLA, y'all ain't producing a whole lot out there. But when my man said over 80 students were chiming in on this, I'm like, oh, yeah, them soap dispensers. It's like, boy, y'all got some brain dead folk out there. So I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this in the comment section below. If y'all encountered a racist soap dispenser in your life, one that you know just wasn't cooperating and automatically knew the color of your skin, and I'm wondering if there's one out there where white folks could say, you know, I mean, this was a black and brown only automatic soap dispenser because it wouldn't put no soap out for me. So I mean, could the roles be reversed? I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking. So, so like I said, I want to know your thoughts on this in the comment section below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you know when I post in the future. This has been your boy XQ420. I will catch you on the next one. Peace out.